Okay, so here's a update of what's been going on. So the peritoneal dialysis, the PD, that's done. Like that failed spectacularly. Like there's no way that I will ever go back to that. They successfully removed the catheter, so that's gone. But what they had to do was, because I did not have something called a graft in order to be able to use hemodialysis right away, they did have to put in a hemocatheter, and it's right here in my chest. Eventually, this will be removed, and they'll be able to use the graft that they put in the arm here. But I can't even begin to describe how much of a relief it is to finally have something that works. The PD didn't work. The peritoneal dialysis didn't work. It failed on a number of occasions. I had to get 2 surgeries to correct that mistake. And even after 2 surgeries, it still didn't work. And by that point, I was at the end of my rope. Like, I was getting sicker and sicker. The uremia was building up. I was going to the hospital every other week. It just was not working. And I've been doing hemo for, I think, maybe a month and a half. And it's been working every single time. And that's what I need now. I don't need maybes. I don't need, well, we think this might work. I need definites. Like, I need, this is going to work the same time every time. And so far, hemo has been working. It's been doing its job. It's been filtering the blood. It's been keeping the toxins down. It's been doing everything it's supposed to do the way it's supposed to do it. But I will say that it does feel strange. Like, it feels foreign. Like something your body shouldn't be doing. You know, because it's not. You know, these are processes that your body is supposed to be doing on its own, and now you have this external machine doing it. And it just feels strange. And afterwards, you don't feel like yourself as much as you used to. The best way I could describe it is, and I read this when researching side effects from hemodialysis, is that you lose sort of your zest for life because you're tired a lot of the time, and it just feels foreign and it feels strange. Like it's something that, like I said before, like it's something that you're not supposed to be doing. So until I hear back from UC Davis, the transplant center, or San Francisco, this is what I'll be doing for the foreseeable future. You know, and honestly, I'm not really holding my breath about the kidney. You know, like people keep telling me, oh, that you just gotta wait till you get the kidney. Oh, the kidney, that kidney's coming. You just gotta hold on till that kidney gets there, man. Then once you get that kidney, everything will be fine. It's just like, man, please. Like, it's gonna be a year to 2 years, if not more, before, you know, I hear anything about a kidney. So I'm not even holding my breath about that. My main concern right now, since I have no choice but to do dialysis, my main concern right now is to just make sure that none of this gets worse. That's my main concern. I want to do everything, since I can't not do dialysis, because if I stop doing this, I'm going to get sick. I'm going to get sick and I'm going to die. That's the reality of what I'm dealing with here. At this point, dialysis is not an option. It's the only thing I can do. it's not anything I can just decide to not do. Because if I decide to not do it, I'm gonna get sick, I'm gonna die. So I've seen how bad this can get, and that's not something that I am interested in doing again. I am very much not interested in slowly watching myself get sicker and sicker and then dying. I'm not interested in that. That's just something that I'm not interested in doing. Because I've seen how bad it could get for me with all the hospital stays and all the surgeries, and I don't want to do that. So, and this is my advice to you. Anybody that's going through the same thing as me. Well, I mean, you know, my circumstances are quite unique. But if you're going through dialysis, try to follow my example. Just do everything you can to not make the situation any worse. Whatever it is, whatever vices you have, stop them immediately. Whatever that, if you drink, if you are somebody that is a chronic drinker, cut back or stop. If you are somebody that is a smoker, cut back or stop. Do not make this worse for yourself than it has to be. Do everything in your power to make sure this does not get worse. If you have a poor diet, change it. If you have to drink 2-liter sodas every day, no, you don't. Stop that shit. Stop that shit immediately. Because you don't want it to get worse. You think you at the time when you're partaking in whatever it is you're partaking in, yeah, it's fun at the time, but then there's that aftermath. And that aftermath is what I want to avoid. So my main concern right now is to just do everything in my power to make sure that I don't make this any worse. I've put myself on fluid restrictions. You know, I've changed my diet around. Whatever it is that these medical professionals are telling me to do based off of the blood work they're getting back from me is whatever I'm going to do. Because the least I could do is just make this situation more manageable. If I can't change it, the least I can do is make it more manageable. And that's all I really want. At this point, anyway. So, that's the update. The hemodialysis is going real well. It's not something that I want to do. It's not something I look forward to doing. You know, 3 times, 3 days out of the week, 4 hours, 4 hours a day. That's a lot of time. And this is not fun for me. Like, you'll get a lot of these other YouTubers, and you get all these other people who will try to tell you, they'll try to be super positive, and it's not, they'll try to be, oh, well, yada, 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 this is so great, it's so great. No, it's not. Okay, stop lying to yourself. Like, just be realistic about what's happening to you. This is not fun. Nothing about this is pleasant. It's just something that you have to do in order for you to transition into going into something else. For me, it's the waiting for a kidney, if that's even a viable thing. But once again, I'm not holding my breath on that. So before this video goes on any longer, I feel like I'm just repeating things that I said before, but just keep yourself as healthy as possible if you can while doing this, because you don't want this to get worse. Believe me, it can get worse. You not eating a bucket of fried chicken every day and drinking a 2-liter of Pepsi is not worth your life. It's really not. You're not addicted to it. It's all up here. It's you telling yourself you need it, because you really don't. What you need is to be healthy.